What is going on, everyone? Platinum Bees coming at you with yet another video. Today I'm going to be discussing a topic, and that is why it's actually a good thing we are usually wrong on the prices of precious metals. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, everyone, so starting off, we are usually wrong on the prices of precious metals, where spot price is going to go, what we think, and things of that nature. I'm going to explain why that's actually a good thing. So if you've been following my channel, you know I started up a somewhat recent new video series, basically where I do an overview of spot price and its changes throughout the week. And I post those videos on Friday, just discussing a little bit about my thoughts and where the prices of the metals have gone. Now, it's actually a good thing, in my opinion, that we are usually wrong on these prices. And I'm going to explain why that is. If we knew what the price was with precious metals, we would obviously buy when we know it's going to go up and sell when we know it's going to go down. Now, nobody can really predict the future, and every single market is really like that. You can never predict where a company is going to go and their stock. You can never predict where crypto is going to go. You can never predict where precious metals are going to go. Obviously, people have ideas. People have speculative opinions on certain things. And obviously, there are certain things that can go on in the world that can cause us to say, hey, this is probably going to change. However, nothing is guaranteed, and it's important that we remember that. But one of the best things about that, nothing is guaranteed, and time after time we end up wrong, is it helps in overall stacking, right? When we buy precious metals, we don't want to lose money, right? We don't put our money into this to lose money. If you are, you're not doing it very wisely, in my opinion. But you may not necessarily gain a whole lot of money. We understand, or a lot of people see this stuff as wealth preservation. However, with us being wrong so often, it really helps the stacking community in that if we buy, say, a bunch of silver coins, 1 ounce rounds, coins, whatever, and the price goes down, well, we're less likely to sell it for a loss because there's one strong thing that everyone in the stacking community holds dearly, or a strong idea, I should say, and that is buy low, sell high. And if we buy and the price goes low, we don't sell low because then we would be taking a loss. Now, some people do get into it and they don't know what they're getting into as far as precious metals, and they do end up selling low for a little bit of a loss. And that is unfortunate because they just didn't understand what precious metals were and what the possibility of losses are across the board with all the precious metals. Platinum, gold, silver, you can lose money on this stuff, right? It's not a guarantee that it's going to go up. And at the very least, it's definitely not guaranteed it's going to go up in the time frame that you need it to go up or you were looking for it to go up. So it's a great thing that we're usually wrong. It's definitely frustrating, and the running joke is, I recently made a purchase, so the price is going to go down. It seems like that's what always happens when stackers end up adding to their stack, is the price goes down and they end up down overall. But if you're holding for the long term or as long as you possibly can, chances are you'll see it eventually even out and go up a little bit over time as time goes on, especially considering inflation. So it's a frustrating thing that we are constantly wrong on the prices of precious metals, but it's a good thing because it enhances our ability to stack. It enhances our ability to hold and not sell when we could have made more money. A great example of this is platinum, right? A lot of people were seeing silver and gold go up while platinum was lagging behind last year. And a lot of people probably said, well, I want to jump on the silver and gold bandwagon. I don't want to get on platinum. It's going nowhere. Well, had they waited an extra 6 months or so past the time silver and gold were going up, they would have realized that if they had bought platinum, it would have gone up as well. And in fact, it performed the best, in my opinion, and overall percentage-wise of spot price, right? We hit $1,300 an ounce in platinum at one point. It's not that now, obviously, but we did hit that. And that was about a $400 or $500 increase over where it was floating, right? That's like a $700 increase over its bottom back in March of 2020. And so the price nearly doubled on platinum at one point. It's not double now from that March 2020, but it almost doubled. Silver kind of did the same thing in that it went down to about 10 bucks and it's now 25, 26 bucks. So it more than doubled in overall price. Now, it was a little bit harder to find silver during that time. I was lucky enough to go to my LCS and he had a whole bunch of junk that I picked up, but it is what it is. But at the end of the day, we never really know where the prices of precious metals are going to go on any given day. And so because of that, it's important to go into it stacking for the long term. And being wrong on where the price is going to go, because a lot of purchases are made on speculation to where the price is going to go. As we can see in the silver market, a lot of people have hyped up the silver metal and they buy because they believe it's going to go to the moon tomorrow. Could it? Maybe. Will it? Nobody really knows. But if it doesn't, there will be a widespread sell-off to people who didn't understand what they were getting into. But there will also be a widespread hold period where people don't want to take a loss and they'd rather sell the shirt off their back than sell the silver, which they invested a larger sum of money, I presume, into, rather than, you know, something simple in life that they don't perhaps need at the current time. But it's definitely interesting stuff, and it's definitely something fun to kind of watch. That's the main reason why I started that series I've been doing on Friday. Is I like to see where people are thinking, and many times most people end up wrong. And as unfortunate as it is, it only helps us be more disciplined in our stacking ventures and endeavors. So that's what I have for you today, guys. Let me know in the comment section down below, how many times have you been burned when buying precious metals? And when I say burned, I don't mean ripped off. I mean, how many times have you seen the price of a metal go down and you purchased because you thought it was low, only to see it go down further? Because most people in the stacking community can agree that there is nothing more frustrating than that scenario right there. Now, most of the time it goes back up eventually and we can realize some gains. But unfortunately, it does occur sometimes where we make a purchase and the price instantly goes down. I must say the worst experience I ever had with this, as a little bonus tip to this video, is in March of 2020, I made a purchase of a platinum 1 ounce coin from SD Bullion. And I didn't make it in March. I made it in the middle of February. 2 weeks later, the price of platinum plummets almost $300. And I instantly lost $300 on that coin purchase. Had I waited 2 more weeks, 2 weeks, I could have gotten that piece for way less money than what I originally spent on it. But it is what it is, and as we're sitting now, that 1 ounce platinum coin that I bought in February of 2020 has now actually appreciated a few $100s since then. So it's frustrating at times. It happens more often than not. Stackers are wrong on where the price is going to go. However, again, that just means hold until you can't hold no more, or until you've actually made some gains. And then there's nothing wrong with taking profit. That's also something you can consider as well, and everyone's scenario is different. But yeah, guys, I appreciate everyone for stopping by and checking out the video today. Be sure to hit the like button on your way out. Hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date with future updates on my channel. Be sure to leave me a comment in the comment section down below. With all that being said, until next time, we will see ya.